The storm was already building before musician Chrisean Rock gave birth to her son, Chrisean Jr., in September 2023. What began as worries soon turned into a full-blown terror as her pregnancy unfolded like a heartbreaking television show. Consists of viral meltdowns, Instagram lifestyles, and courthouse tours following the baby's birth. Everything went completely wrong. People's worries regarding Chrisean Jr. are further heightened by this video. Prior to viewing today's video, however, Chrisean Rock declared that she was expecting her first kid with her intermittent lover Blueface, who had 2 children from a prior relationship with a lady named Jaden Alexis after years of a tumultuous relationship. In an altercation with Jaden, Chrisean famously lost her front teeth. Then Chrisean held out a picture of Blueface with her prosthetic tooth. Check out the video that was referenced in our description box for more information about the Chrisean Blueface and Jaden love triangle. People thought that the pregnancy would lessen the toxic relationship between Chrisean and Blueface, but this was untrue. Blueface's Instagram revelation that Chrisean had consumed alcohol throughout her pregnancy raised concerns. He claimed that she was a drinker and would be intoxicated during the birth of the child, according to DJ Academics, who co-signed Blueface's claims. Chrisean asked Vlad TV to stop messaging him once he confronted him about it when he was high on MJ.
They're saying that the baby might have
fetal alcohol syndrome.
Yeah, have certain, birth defects.
Hey, listen, she FaceTimed me one time, Vlad.
Yeah.
This is when the owner of Zeus was trying to patch up whatever, and this was like, yo, y'all keep going back and forth online, talk. FaceTime her, she's smoking a joint. Full on pregnant.
While she's pregnant.
Full on pregnant. Smoking a joint. And I said, aren't you? And she's like, shh. And I'm like, it ain't no shh. I'm like, the baby's in the stomach.
Additionally, she was accused by Academics of bringing a full bottle of Henny to a bar. Videos went viral showing Chrisean, who was clearly pregnant, smoking and drinking carelessly and seemingly unconcernedly. She even looked radiant on camera while filming Crazy in Love, her reality show with Blueface. There were cries for someone, anybody, to intervene in the comment sections. They informed her that her child might be born with fetal alcohol syndrome and a host of other severe issues including low birth weight, delayed development, behavioral issues, cognitive impairments, and even irreversible brain damage. And after that, a few people addressed the issue. First of all, Chrisean had no right to be pregnant, not taking into account the decisions she was making, her way of life, or her erratic behavior. She endangered the future of her own child, which led to her being reprimanded for her selfishness. Despite the noise, Chrisean chose to ignore it and went about her day. In the public glare since his birth on September 3, 2023, is Chrisean Jesus Malone Jr. Chris recorded his birth live. Baby. Welcome to the world, and throughout this whole ordeal, where had Blueface been? He had been seen having fun in Miami. She didn't invite Blueface to the hospital. Khan revealed in a tweet, she said, "My son has me. He won't be around any of you crazy-ass individuals. I'll do everything I can to keep him safe from jealousy, hate, and other negative emotions. Who's going to shield him from you, girl?" Well, Carissa Saffold, Blueface's mother, shared her thoughts live on Instagram in response to a fan who claimed that he wasn't required to. In order to avoid having the child, he was present when it was born. He maintained his distance in order to maintain his relationship with Jaden, his first baby mama, Carissa claims. When we put ourselves in these types of situations, we have to honor and respect the outcome. She continued, "Our adult underwear revealed that we had slept with a man who already had a ready-made family. Pay attention to the business that pays you, girl. You must forget about your son. You and your family were where? What happened to your husband? Make a move." A couple of days after Chrisean Jr. was born, Blueface said that Chrisean was self-centered and only considered her needs and desires rather than their child. He threatened to file a custody lawsuit if she didn't get serious about raising their son and change her conduct for at least 30 days. Chrisean was given custody, but she was attacked for taking her infant to a noisy studio because some people thought the shade room was dangerous for a newborn. The response from the new mother was, "My baby is good. He has on his mother's listening devices, huddled together without a doubt. Wearing headphones while cuddling helps prevent respiratory problems and everything. These initial weeks are crucial for a newborn. They don't have very strong immune systems because their bodies cannot control their temperature. Young people are more susceptible to physical stress, infections, and overstimulation. For the first several weeks of life, doctors usually advise keeping infants indoors or in severely regulated settings. It is important not to overlook the mother herself when a woman gives birth. Hers improving, she is more susceptible to infections, postpartum problems, and bleeding. And her uterus is getting smaller and her hormone levels are dropping. Later, on a Walmart adventure that TMZ was able to catch, Chrisean was shown negligently carrying Junior in a carrier without giving his neck enough support, letting his head fall back as he dozed off. Chrisean once again addressed the criticism. During a live Instagram session, she said that as a new mother, she felt overwhelmed and wished that people would support her instead of criticizing her.
That lady recording me, she could have just helped me. I got a dog, 2 carts full of I need for my house. I'm calling my baby daddy. Is he helping? No, so I don't know why he's chiming.
Not only that, but Blueface kept proving he wasn't the year's best father. On September 24th, he posted a picture of the infant's intimate area to draw attention to a health problem the child was experiencing. "I need to deal with the problem immediately," he told Chrisean. Blueface received criticism from online users for posting a photo of Junior's private medical condition, stating that it was improper and against the law to do so. After surgery in October 2024, Chrisean explained that the problem was caused by a hernia and was successfully fixed. Concerns regarding Junior's health, however, did not end there. Popular online images and videos are used as a starting point for conjecture. His characteristics raised concerns that they might indicate fetal alcohol syndrome. When questioned about any issues, Chrisean said her son was okay and that she would have been told by the physicians. However, the turmoil surrounding Junior's first month of life alarmingly spread throughout the internet. The Protect the Innocent petition was initiated by someone else. CPS has to step in to keep Chrisean Jr. safe. In December 2023, that is, when it was 4 in the morning, it was alleged that Blueface and Jaden arrived at Croc's house to take up Junior. Blueface said that Chrisean abandoned the infant to go out with a friend, while Blueface denied any involvement and assured Chrisean that Junior was safe. Chrisean later accused her of striking her partner, running off with the baby, and then crashing the car while Junior was inside. Oh, Junior, Black Jesus, long repair. It simply made Blueface's 2024 worse, until even that failed. Junior was raised by a single parent after being given a 4-year jail sentence for breaking probation. Chrisean was apprehended in June 2024 on a felony fugitive warrant. It was unclear where Junior went after being taken out of her custody, according to TMZ. 3 months before his September 2024 release, Chrisean was not in the spotlight. Despite her irritation, Chrisean acknowledged in an interview with the Danza Project that she was putting him down to preserve his privacy. The most recent contact with CPS was in response to a video that showed Junior sitting by himself in a stroller on the beach at roughly 3 in the morning in July 2025. It is impossible to avoid wondering how Junior will ultimately be impacted by all of this, between internal conflict and public mockery. This instability may cause long-term emotional consequences. Throughout their early years, children develop their fundamental ideas about safety, love, and self-worth. If that foundation is weakened by emotional abuse, neglect, or erratic behavior, the consequences could last a lifetime. Right now, Junior seemed to be caught up in adult drama, and he may suffer serious psychological damage if no one steps in to give him regularity, warmth, and care. All we can do is hope that someone will intervene immediately and provide him with the calm, nurturing environment he so richly deserves.